Guys, and welcome to Inspire by Christina. So this was actually an idea that I started in 2019, at the end of 2019. However, I do work consecutively from January to June nonstop. And with that, I didn't have the time to get around to Inspire by Christina. However, I decided that I'm gonna have to make time for it, which I did. So this is the first video that I'm posting, and my aim with Inspired by Christina is literally to light the light that is already in you. Because for me, lighting somebody light does not dim mine. We'll actually shine brighter together. I just realized the paint is in my hair. We're going to talk about all of these. So anyway, guys, so I am Christina. I do own, several successful businesses. I am living my life. I am living. That is the main word, living. And I have came in contact with so much people from all over the world, and I realized that a lot of our lights are dim. And our lives is not dim because of our, where we're from, where we came from, or, how we grew up, or opportunities that was handed to us, or opportunities that wasn't handed to us. The light is literally dim because of ourselves. But a lot of us will not actually say that out loud. And that's the reason why we cannot progress to the next part of our lives. So, for me, again, I wanted to do this for the longest time, but it was just never the time because my other businesses would get so busy and we would be expanding and expanding and expanding. And that is what I prayed for. That is what I work for. So, of course, I'm very thankful for that, knock on wood, especially in 2020 with the whole pandemic and all. So, yes, last night, I think I stayed up like 18 hours yesterday. And I was going to work on the website. I was going to do what I had to do, and sleep or no sleep, it was whatever. And today I said, okay, I'm going to start the YouTube. I think I started the YouTube, but I haven't uploaded any videos yet. And I wanted to work on other things today, but I said, you know what? I'm just going to shorthand it. On my personal Instagram page, if you follow me on my personal, you would realize that I always do these talks. However, I don't just do them. I can't. It literally has to come to me. I literally have to feel inspired about a certain topic in order to do it. So this morning, I really was like, okay, let me just rush and just upload some of those old videos. And for some reason, this laptop was not uploading the videos. I'm actually using my MacBook to do this video and all. And I'm like, oh my God, it's not uploading. So then I reached out to my friend, Jalissa. I'm going to use name because I want to show you guys how the universe works and how God works. If you don't believe in God, the universe, energy and all. And me and Jalissa was talking, and then from talking we went into something, and then I realized it just started happening. I said, okay, I'm literally doing a video this morning and I'm going to speak on this because I know that is something that a lot of us struggles with. So I said, okay, let me put the laptop. I can't find the camera on the laptop. Found the camera. I'm like, okay, I am not going to put on any face. I'm not going to get dressed. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm not going to find the perfect lighting because that is literally how you do not end up starting what you want to start. The moment when you start chasing perfection, it is a perfect waste of time. You will never start. You will never get on the board. So I said, okay, I needed something to put the laptop on because it's here in my bed. And then I'm like, damn, what am I going to do? I'm like, okay, I need it high. So I'm going to just do it in my kitchen. Went to the island. As soon as I'm about to do it, I'm like, you know what? So happy that my hand hit one of the teacup, turned over the tea. On a regular day, you think, oh my God, you get frustrated. But I said, I'm not even going to give this energy. I need that energy to go do this video. That'll be fine. I'll clean it up when I'm done. The main reason why I'm giving this example with that is that anytime you are going to try to do something that is new in your life, it's almost like the universe, that is the bad part, literally wakes up and said, okay, I'm going to try to prevent it. And let me tell you how I know this. You see, when you're super excited about something, and then after a while thinking about it, you realize, or you tell yourself, that's not going to happen. Why is that going to happen for me? Or, oh, I don't have the time. It's not a perfect time. Oh, maybe after I finish school. Maybe after my kids leave high school. Maybe after I get, maybe next year. Maybe this, maybe that. You had a spark. And when you don't react or act on your spark, you're literally throwing water on it. There is nothing called the perfect time. There's nothing called catching up. There is nothing called none of that. The only thing that is here is that you believe enough that you are determined to do it, that you are deserving of it, and that you're gonna kill shit. When you have that mentality, you don't wait for shit to fall in your lap. Excuse my language. Damn, I might have to cut that out. But anywho, my thing with that is literally stop chasing perfection. Stop waiting for the perfect lighting to start something that needs lighting. Stop waiting for the perfect packaging for your product because that product will never launch. Stop waiting for the perfect time to build your brand because, oh, it's the pandemic and I gain a few pounds. Or, oh, I'm trying to clear this up. Or, oh, it's going to take me so long to put on my makeup. I'm going to have to wake up early. The real world doesn't care about that. We all have a purpose in this world. We literally all have a purpose in this world. And I always tell people this. If you were going from A to not even A, if you're going from like 1 to 1.2, 1 to 1.2 for the past 10 years, and then one day you wake up and you say, I want to go to 10.2. Do you think you're going to be able to do the same thing that you were doing from 1.2, from 1 to 1.2 and achieve and be able to go to 10? You are going to be put in uncomfortable situations. You are going to lose sleep. You are going to have to cancel on a lot of things. You might not have a life. Because I always say if you weren't born with a gold spoon in your mouth, you will have to sacrifice a few years of your life to consistency, to discipline, to principle. Because those were the things that we did not learn. Those were the things that we don't know. So we're literally going to have to educate ourselves on that. And if that means trial and error, it's trial and error. If it means YouTube videos, it means YouTube videos. If it's TED Talks, it means TED Talks. If it means literally going out and networking and asking people questions, it means that. If it means like somebody who is doing good in whatever you're trying to do, and you DM them like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but I see you're doing extremely good at whatever you're doing, and I have a few questions that I would like to ask. But that is the problem. We don't like asking questions. We don't like asking for help, which is it's a big downfall for us. Because no man is an island, no man stand alone. And I know what you guys are saying. Oh, but some people don't like giving out information. That is true, but keep knocking on a damn door. One door must open. You only need one yes. We are not, like, no matter what I tell people, like, no matter what, I can learn something from everybody. Because I can't know everything. I said in my companies and whatnot, yes, I am the owner of the company, but I tell all of my employees, I am not your boss, I am the leader. And by the ending of the day, we are a circle. That everybody here has certain tasks. So if I do my task and you guys don't do the task, I'm not going to say you guys failed. No, I failed. Because obviously, I was not leading good enough. I tell them you own a part of this company just as much as I own this company. Because by the ending of the day and all of that, I wouldn't be anything without you guys. Because I cannot do everything in business. It is the same thing. There's so much people, I'm going to talk a lot from experience. There's so much people who will literally say, oh, I want to start a business. And they'll say to me, okay, what kind of business should I start? And then I will literally go into depths with them the first 3 days. They're excited. They call. I tell them the books to read. I tell them the audiobook. I tell them what to do. I talk about meditation. I talk about all of this. And then after a while, wither away. You know the reason why they wither away? One of my friends asked me that day, how do you keep the fire still burning? I said to him, a lot of people are too caught up on the end result. We aren't thankful and embracing the process. throughout the process, there's going to be a lot of things that you guys never knew. You're going to be learning so much. You're going to be testing yourself. You're going to be testing your creativity. You're going to be seeing your resilience. You're going to be seeing the new discipline that you have. You're going to be learning new principle. That is such a beautiful thing because it goes to show that you are learning, you are expanding. As an adult, a lot of us are dead inside because we have these dreams in us, and I don't call them dreams, I'm sorry. We have these goals in us because dreams you wake up from, goals you go to them and demolish them. We have them inside of us, but some of us are so scared to try something. And the saddest part of it is that your fear has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with, oh, what if I fail? What are people going to say? People going to talk anyways. If you do good, they're going to talk. If you do bad, they're going to talk. So why the hell aren't you out here doing greatness? Why aren't you out here doing greatness? When you die, I'm Christian and I go to Resurrection Day. Think God gonna tell me, oh Christina, grab everybody that was in your life and then come and tell me what you did with your life. What kind of sense does that make? What kind of sense does that make? I say it every single day. It's not where you come from, it's where you end up. I don't give a crap if you literally came from a gully. Ambition, resilience, believing in yourself. And let's talk about believing in yourself. As you can see, I'm hella passionate about it. You cannot consciously believe in yourself and self-consciously doubt yourself. And a perfect example of this, right? Your subconsciousness is stronger than your consciousness. Example, if you're driving and you're in the car with your friends or family or you're on the phone, but you're having a conversation while you're driving, right? You're 100% conscious when a car is slowing down to press the brake without consciously doing it. Your body is used to doing it. So your body knows, like self-conscious, you're not going to be like, okay, I'm going to touch the brake. No, your body knows to touch the brake because you've done it. You believe in it. You know that the brake is going to slow the car down or it's going to stop the car. You know it's going to happen. So you believe in it in 100%. So you touch it knowing that it's going to do it, right? If you basically subconsciously don't believe in that or anything like that, you're literally going to think about touching the damn brake. Because literally, you're telling yourself that, oh, it might work or it might not work. But you trust in that damn brake 100%. So you're going to believe that the car is literally going to stop. So it's literally the same thing. You self-consciously touch the damn brake without realizing you're touching the brake. Even if you consciously say, I'm going to be a millionaire. But subconsciously in the back of your mind, you say, how the hell am I going to do that? You will never touch that $1 million if that is it. If you say, I'm going to pay off my mom's house, or I'm going to buy a house for my mom, or I'm going to buy a car for my mom, but how the hell am I going to do that? It will never happen. Let me tell you something. Whatever you water grows. When you water doubt, that's what's going to grow. When you water fear, that's what's going to grow. The word failure and how people view that word, it literally throws me every time. Guys, let me tell you something. How the universe works. I use universe because I know not everybody's Christian and all, and I don't want to just talk about my faith. So I'm going to mix. Let me tell you how the universe works. Sorry. Sometimes you know deep in your heart, you can actually go from 1 to 100. But you said to yourself, but if I could get there at 50, why am I going there 100? So when you start something and you give it a 50, the universe or God or whatever you believe in purposely don't give it to you. Because they know your potential. And they know that you're half-assing, not people, but yourself. And if you half-assed yourself When you get to where you want to get to, you skipped out on so much damn lessons that you needed to learn. So how the hell do you actually keep and grow the results that you were given? Let me tell you how, and I'm speaking from experience, everything that I don't talk about what I don't know, right? You see, every single time I set out to start something, if that doesn't happen, I get pressured and I go higher than what I could have even prayed for or thought about. We all have certain levels in our body that unless it is literally provoked or pressure, we're not going to hit it. So anytime you see something, oh, you failed at it. Or anytime you see something, oh, it's hard. If it's hard and you're in hell, why are you trying to stay in hell? I literally see so much people blame so much things. Oh, somebody take this thing off. Sorry. I see so much people blame so much people. Oh, you know what? Oh, I didn't grow in a house with a mom and a dad. So, that's the reason why I pick up these guys. No. We all have choices. The thing is, we tend, as humans, we tend to want to do what is most comfortable. The bigger the risk, the bigger the win. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Best believe that. That is literally what you do. You literally have to believe in yourself 101%. If you could disappoint anybody in this world, you should not be okay with disappointing yourself. I always tell people this: if you don't come from a family that is well off, or if you don't come from a family who knows a lot and how to become successful, you're gonna literally have to put in hella work. And it's fine if somebody could put in 5 hours work and you have to put in 18 hours. It is fine to put in that 18 hours, because best believe you are going to be a story. If you never got through anything, how the hell do you have a story to tell? Stop saying, but him. His life has nothing to do with you, because you don't know what is going on behind closed door. And by the ending of the freaking day or whatever, this is your life. This is 100% you. This is your life. Why do you care about what the next person is doing? You think I care if somebody basically got an easier life than me and I had to work for mine? You're damn right I worked for mine. Which means that nobody can take that from me. Because if I built it from 0 to 1,000, best believe, God forbid, knock on board, if I get to the point again, I could build that shit again. Literally. We need to literally stop complaining. Stop complaining. Because when you get to the results and you look back and you see how far you are coming from, you're literally going to be in tears. And it's tears for like so much things. It's tears for I believed in myself. It is tears for I have gained so much knowledge that I can literally pour this into somebody. And it's tears for with all the odds that was against me, I still freaking killed shit. Damn, word again. I still demolished it. And with that is what builds confidence. I tell people like, okay, the way how I speak this way because whatever comes out of my mouth, I believe in it. I believe in it because literally every single day I live it. I have seen it work, and that's the reason why I'm rolling with me. A penguin can never tell an eagle how to fly. That's another thing. The best way to kill a big dream is by telling a small-minded people. Not everybody in your life is meant to go with you and where you are going. Some people are going to be in your life for a time and a season. And the longest time that you keep them latched onto you is the longer it's going to take for you to tap into where you're supposed to be. That's literally what's going to happen. I tell people like, you are who you are. You cannot change that. You can live in denial and you could be outside with a big smile on your face, but when you go home, you're miserable. Because you know deep in your heart that you are so much more. But you just don't know how to tap into being more. You don't know how to start. And the reason why we don't know how to start is because when we look on social media, everything is all perfect. Perfect lighting, perfect, filters, perfect Photoshop, and perfect this and perfect that. That is not the real world. I can tell you guys this. That is not the real world. A lot of those people who you guys would basically look and compare to yourself and all, if you're supposed to actually sit with some of these people in real life, you're going to actually realize, oh, snap. Like literally, oh, snap. We live in a world right now where people are caught up on the image of it. So if I could fake it until I make it, why the hell am I working to make it when I can fake it? But they don't understand that whatever is built up on sand will forever wash away. Forever wash away. Like, this is the reason again why I started Inspired by Christina. And that's the reason why I named it that name. I said the biggest thing is that a lot of things we don't know. So we either spend so much time trying to figure it out on our own, the stress that it puts on us, and then sometimes we have to put money into it and all of that when we could just ask. No man is an island. We're not going to know every single thing. Just ask. I always say you cannot be asking God for filet mignon, but you have chicken bone in your mouth. You cannot be out here saying that I want all of these greatness, but you're out here mixing with everything that doesn't have anything to do with what you want. You're confusing your life, you're confusing the universe, and if you're a Christian, you're confusing God. You can't be asking for something, but you're not setting up your life in order to receive that. For example, I remember at the ending of the year, right? So everybody basically did their New Year's resolution and talking about 2020 at December 31st, December 30, around there. And, 2020 vision, 2020 is my year, They start putting it with their birthday, but look, 2020 something, okay? Awesome. You're declaring that 2020 is your year, right? All right. Every year is my year. Because by the ending of the day, we're going to continuously be growing. As long as I am doing better than what I was doing yesterday, I am good. Because I'm in competition with no one. Because what is for Caesar will forever be for Caesar. And what somebody has, if it's not for me, it's not for me. And that's fine. Because I tell people, the sun rises at one time and it sets at the other time. But if you know that you are doing every single thing 100%, knowing it's already done, what's the problem? Literally, what is the problem? Like, what's the problem? And then when some people speak the way how I speak, they say, oh, you're gonna be perfect. Her ego is so big. So I shouldn't believe in myself. What somebody thinks about you has nothing to do with you. In my culture, I'm Jamaican, they say, are you putting my pot on? Or if you have a plate at your house for me, break it. We care too much what people has to say over our lives, yet they cannot give you greatness. They cannot give you success. So why the hell are they getting any time out of your day? Let me tell you what I realize. A lot of people, they're so dim and dark with their goals inside of them that as soon as you get up, say you want to do something that none of you guys have ever seen happen around you, they literally try to put their insecurity on you. Now, if you weren't 100% self-consciously believing that this is already done, even if you're 98%, or if you're 99% that you believed in yourself, that 1%, when that person drops that bug is going to trigger it. It is going to trigger it. There's a next thing where people say, oh, I'm not telling anybody, Like, I'm not telling you, I'm just holding it to you. I'm not telling anybody. If I have friends that I can't tell nothing, you can be my friend. It's as simple as that. I am not going to live a secretive life just to have a girlfriend on the phone. It is not happening. Because your friends, your family, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever it is, they're literally supposed to be your tribe. Because there are going to come some days where you're going to feel like, oh, I just want to relax, or oh, I don't feel the vibes, or oh. But you want people to believe in you so much that even days when you get tired and you're willing to sell yourself short, they're literally going to grab your ass and drag you because they know your potential. They listened to what you were saying. They believed in what you were saying. So they are literally not going to accept your shortcomings. Literally not going to accept it. And that's, I think, the biggest problem is I hope this thing didn't get full. And that's what I not even know, not even think. That's what our biggest problem is. We get so comfortable with being comfortable. It's like we wanted to go to 100, but we are 45. And then we look around our surroundings and they say, oh, well, they're on 5. I'm doing great. I'm stopping here. What? The sky is your limit. My brother always said that the sky is your limit. Not just because you could sit on the housetop at a high rise and feel happy. The sky is the limit. I always say, especially if you were not born here. Someone had born here, meaning I'm an immigrant. I'm a Jamaican, I told you. If you weren't born here and you're able to live here right now, someone made a sacrifice for you to be able to live here because obviously somebody came before you. Someone made a sacrifice for you. So your only option in this world is to be great. And honestly, I personally don't care what people are great at, but I want to know that you're getting up and doing something. You're literally putting your brain to use. I always tell people like the man who is successful and the man who is not, who's unsuccessful or not successful. The successful one does not have a gold brain, guys. And the one who is not successful, he doesn't have a plastic brain. They have the same brain. They wake with the same 24 hours. The difference is how you use the brain. A lot of time, people think that, oh, you need to be the brightest. You need to be like, literally like the quickest. You need to be this. You need to be that. The race of life is not for the swift. It is literally for those who can endure it. It is literally for those who can endure it. If I am going through something that is difficult, you know what I tell myself before? I'm not giving up. I'll never give up on myself. You know what I tell myself? I literally said to myself, say, you know what? The rain does not fall forever. God has something so big for me that he knows that I have to learn a few more steps. I need to learn, some more things so that way I can receive it into my arms and keep it and build from there. Me, I don't run away from hard work. Me, I don't run away from hardship. Me, difficulty, what's that? The only thing that is final in life is death. Now, if you're not dying, somebody didn't die, what's the problem? There's always a solution, like the tourist board and stuff like that in Jamaica. They'll be like, oh, no problem, only solution. Hold on, because I don't want this to get deleted. I want my thing to save. Okay, alright, I got more space. I need to probably get a different laptop. But yeah, in Jamaica they have a thing I said, oh, no problem. No problems, only solution, man. That's the tourist part, that's why it sounds so, touristy. But it's basically saying that there's no problems, there are only solutions. And again, guys, I will never talk to you guys from nowhere based off of what I want to read. And that's the reason why I don't really read certain books and all, because I like to learn stuff on my own. I always tell people that lighting somebody's light does not dim mine. We only shine brighter.